What's up, fellas? Zxyphos here. Today I'm bringing you the first episode of my new series called Destiny 2 Weapon Reviews. Today I am reviewing the Forbearance. The Forbearance was released back in Season 16, so it's been around a while, but we're in Season 21 now and I'm still getting questions about this weapon. So I figured I'd kind of make some reviews on some of these guns that I'm using, try to get some more information out to you guys, where it drops at, stuff like that. So today I'm going to be covering obviously this weapon. I'm going to cover any and all information that I can on this weapon. Starting off, it's Arc Energy Grenade Launcher that drops from the Valve the Disciple raid at the checkpoints Caretaker, which is the second one, and the final boss Rolk. It's unique in the fact that it is a wave frame grenade launcher, so when it hits the ground, it will go off in a straight line, dealing massive arc damage to anything in front of it. It's awesome for ad clearing, and yeah, just really, really good for enemies that are super close together in small spaces, especially. I'm using the crafted version of this weapon, which means the perks that I have on this weapon are set by me. Yours could be different and subject to change than the one that you're seeing here. On that note, I will throw in some gameplay, as well as go over some of my favorite perks and explain in depth what I prefer. Do remember, it's just my opinion. So the one you can see here, the reason that this one, I guess, is my favorite is because it can drop with Ambitious Assassin, Chain Reaction, and I threw a few other things on here. So I started off with Quick Launch, just to get this thing zipping as fast as possible when it does hit the ground. I threw on High Velocity rounds, add on more velocity. As you can see by the stats here, all the stats that I wanted are very, very high. I did throw on Enhanced Ambitious Assassin, which overflows the magazine based on the number of rapid final blows before reloading. Commonly, I think after like 6 or 7 dudes, you're only ever going to get like 2 in the magazine. There has been a few times where I've gotten 3 in the mag. That's how many enemies that I've killed at one time with this thing. And it's really nice. So you can shoot 2 to 3 back to back, which is nice. I'm using that with Chain Reaction. So each final blow on this weapon creates an elemental explosion, which will be arc. Improving ammo reserves, which is nice. I'm not sure by how much, but it is nice. But it's mainly used for that massive explosion, because you can just kind of wreck crap. That's that. I'll get into some gameplay, kind of talk a little bit about it as I am playing, and we'll go from there. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button. It does really help me out. As well as feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if there's any weapons you want to see a review on, or more information on, or just anything like that, please let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks. Okay, so some of the perks I'll go over here real fast. I'll just show what the community's favorites are, things like that. So you can see here, these are all of the base perks the weapon will drop with. These are the non-crafted ones. They're all the same, except some of them will have a little bit better attributes when they are the enhanced version. These are all the enhanced versions here. Kind of see some of the perks. This being the first column, this being the second column. Scroll down here, it does have a curated role that can drop with Ambitious Bait and Switch, which is not bad. It's not bad, just it's not as good for killing ads as what I'm about to show you here. So, this, obviously here, you can see the blue is PvE, red's PvP, and gold is the mix. Now I'm going to tell you right now, ignore the blue. Not anywhere near as good. So, we do have high velocity rounds, which is what I chose. So, you got stuff like that. There is Implosion, which is really good. You can see the stats here as well that it provides, depending on the ones that you want to use. Quick Launch is also very, very good. This is first in the column. So, either high velocity or Quick Launch. Very, very good. And moving on to the first perk column here, you do have stuff like Genesis, which is nice. Unrelenting, so if you need health, that's kind of nice. Stats for all, you can kind of ignore. Sleight of hand, you really don't need either. Ambitious Assassin is definitely the best one here, obviously, as I've stated before. So it says it maxes out at 150% of the magazine. Not 100% sure what the hell that's supposed to mean. As I said before, usually you'll get 2 in the clip after you kill a couple. If you kill a lot, you can get up to 3. It's only ever happened to me like a handful of times, but it's awesome when it does, and it kind of takes you by surprise. Surplus is another one you can use. This is more for Crucible stuff, though. I'm telling you right now, this is not something you're going to want to use for PvE, which is what this kind of video is centered around. In the second column, you get Wellspring, Golden Tricorn, Turnabout, One for All, which I used to use a lot of One for All. I just changed it after a while because I really didn't need extra damage when I could just do Chain Reaction and mass murder a lot of enemies at once. And it does have Rampage as well, so if you're a Rampage fan, stick that on there. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. This here will tell you the combo traits, so what people use the most. As you can see, 62% of those combo traits are Ambitious Assassin and Chain Reaction, so I'm not lying here. This is based on 200,000 copies of this weapon, and 60% of the people have that roll on there. Pretty awesome. Anyway, that's that. I'll get into some gameplay, guys.
Area since shortly after the Exodus Black arrived.
Well, that's good news. Maybe we won't run into much resistance.
Yeah, but since the death kind of follows you around, I wouldn't count on that.
Guardian, I'm making the Olympic.
You keep doing that, he's really gonna want it. Just saying.
Well, that's all for the video, guys. If this did help you in any way, feel free to hit the like button. It does really help me out. As well as let me know in the comment section down below if there's any other weapons you'd like to see in the future. Thanks. Peace.